Oh, 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 oh.
It looks like
Oh,
we're
oh,
live. I see
We're
recording. So
recording.
we're recording
now we're
live.
live.
Yo, what is good with you, family? It's Jay Monet. Just laugh. We're on the Real No Joke Show, coming to you live, powered by Sadior Radio. I tip my hat to you. Thank you for checking in. I got my beautiful and funny co-host, Miss Bikini Body. And we have some wonderful guests. We have comedy funny man OC Diesel in the house. We have Miss Rosalind Harmon. She's going to be talking money matters, letting you know what to do, what you do. And we also have Miss Lisa. I call her AKA Wealth. Lola Irie Productions. That means she producing stuff, y'all. And she helping people to produce businesses and videos. So we're going to get it popping. Miss Bikini, talk to us and talk to our guests. I think you should go ahead and introduce yourself and say hello, and then we should go around quickly and let our guests say hello and then get into it. What you thinking?
Well, I mean, I don't really think I need to, well, you know what? Allow me to reintroduce myself. We're 1 year old. We are 1 year old, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Did anybody forget to remember that we have grew up? We grew up. 1 year anniversary for the Real No Joke radio show, even though Corona tried to steal it away. Damn, Corona. But we turned 1 year old, and we are glad that we, Jay Monet and I, have been through and oh my gosh, wow. Leaving Nicole doing her show tonight without getting in on the anniversary show. This is an unofficial announcement of, we're going to bring this back because when we have our sister in the building, then it's going to really be the 1 year anniversary. But I couldn't let this moment start off because I ain't seen y'all in a minute. I ain't seen y'all since the last president. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm feeling real good. I'm biding my time. So Bikini is doing very well, I must say. And a mental health check-in. We always do a mental health check-in. So as we go around the room and ask everyone to give a little intro shout out, give us a little bit of your mental health check-in on a scale of 1 to 10. How you feeling? Be real. Be honest, because it's crazy as out here. Yes. Bikini feeling like a whole Biden 8 out this jump. Okay. All right. What about our guest, Mr. OC Diesel? Welcome to the Real No Joke Radio Show. Give our people a little bit of who you be and what you do.
I'm OC. I'm a comedian, promoter, actor, professional shit talker. Ooh, I mean, I can't say that, can I?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Yes, you can.
All right, yeah, professional shit talker. And my mental health check-in right now. Since I've been going through the last few months with my health. It's been a emotional roller coaster with the mental health. You know, as far as like a little depression and stuff. So I'll say it's been between like a 7 or 6 and a 10. But right now, currently, as I'm speaking to you ladies, I'm at about a 9.5 right now. Yeah, I've been doing real good the last few weeks, so I'll say about a 9. Yes. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
Woo! Loving that. Miss Lisa Lawrence, Lola Irie Productions, talk to us, beautiful.
Her mic is not on.
You are on.
You need to press the button. Yes.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Welcome, Wealth.
Welcome. Thanks so much for having me. Jay Monet and Cherie and Nicole off doing her thing. My name is Lisa, founder of Lola Irie Productions. I mean, what is it that we don't do? And I guess we have like sketch comedy shows coming up, and we have some books dropping and a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I just like to work with fly people so they can tell their dope ass stories and just like all of us keep creating together. So,
Love it. And let me just confirm, Miss Rosalind Harmon coming all the way from Vegas. Although it is 6:20 here, it's 3:20 there. She got a whole lot of sunlight she can still enjoy, and she partying with us. Miss Rosalind, come through and tell us what you do, ma'am.
Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for having me on your beautiful platform.
Excuse me,
I
one
am.
moment. Do you know your video wasn't on? Is that intentional?
Hello,
Oh,
my back.
there
My
we
back.
go. Go ahead, beautiful.
My back. Hey,
Let's
so
tell us.
I am Goddess Extraordinaire, generational wealth builder, coach, leader, real estate investor, and your national franchise store owner with My Money Matters,
Woo,
One Stop
Yes.
Taxes. So I am your financial strategist.
woo.
Woo.
I like having
Great.
friends that strategists. Ooh,
Money, honey,
sound like she
money,
doing
money,
some good
money.
things. Ooh,
Let
I
me
need
show
a
you how to go
strategy.
get it.
Definitely.
Oh wow.
Definitely. Did we miss the
So,
mental health check-in
yeah,
though,
that's
Jay?
what's your mental.
Yes.
Somebody trying to call
Hello,
me.
Roslyn, where
hello,
you
can
at
you hear
mentally?
me? Man, I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Like, to be honest, this real talk, no jokes, right? You know
That's
how it
right.
is
Yeah.
trying to run some things when you self-employed. You know, you go 10 times harder for yourself than you do for the man. So,
Come on.
I mean, I'm in the middle of grieving. My husband lost his grandfather. Shout out to my husband's success, Harmon, who is the CEO and founder of Life Spa, and I'm the co-owner. We mentor children as well. But yeah, we're in the midst of grieving. With the whole COVID season. So I kind of go from up to down. I try to stay on the positive end of the totem pole and stay up there. But we know sometimes we fall down, but we get up.
Come on now.
We get
Yes.
up. So right now, I would probably say I'm
I love
98% of
Woo!
100%. Okay, I'm still up there.
I love it. All right, so
And
my
did we get
mental
Miss
health,
Lisa Lola's mental health check-in as well? I just want
she
to make
did
sure we.
not.
I don't know how I'm doing. Is that an honest answer enough for y'all? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what the hell is going on right now, but it's all good.
And that's as honest as we need you to be, as honest and as real as this happening. If you don't have an answer, I ain't got no words. I ain't got no words. You
That's
ain't got no
her
answer.
answer.
Okay.
Shut
I
up.
do have a question though. Do we have the live link up so that we can invite in and so I can go and do a live story? Charlie, behind the scenes, shall we say?
Yes.
Thank y'all.
So I can do my mental health right now? May I? Can I?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we always say 1 to 10, what's your numbers? I'm at 200, 300 all the time because that's just where I'm at. However, today somebody tried me. They tried me. Now, anyone that knows me knows that every maybe 6, 7 weeks, I will randomly just text you, I wish you well, God bless you and your family, send them my love. Now, majority of times I get the messages back, sending love, or sometimes they go more in detail. Some people say they was going through some things, so they appreciate the reach out. So I continue to do what I do, and I love it. So today I received a text that said, my wife loves me. Keep your love over there.
Oh wow.
What you say? Keep my love. Let me explain something to you.
Please.
I am a gift. I am a
Please.
gift. Do you
Let
understand
them
that?
know.
And that's any and all of us. For anyone to take the time to think about you. How they say somebody prayed for me, had me on their mind, took the time to pray. For someone to think about you when you have so many people that you wish would talk to you and they don't even want to talk to you. Like,
Yes.
appreciate what's coming your way. So I had to go back through the history and the messages and see. I said, well, damn, at some point, because I know I am a sexy something, and sometimes it come off some type of
You
way.
already
I said, did I say
know.
anything in a message that may have been offensive? Like, what had happened? I don't understand. So I went back all the way back to June of 19 something of
I was about to say,
2019.
damn.
Yeah, right. And it was
Wow.
just like, it was a show. I thought that he wanted me to come through for invitation. And I said, thank you, no, thank you, whatever it was. He replied back, it's all love. Haven't spoke to him until now. First of all, you just said the damn love part. Like, you need to get your thing straight. So what I recognize out of the 3 years that I've been doing this, reaching out to people, being in comedy and just saying, hey, how are you? I recognize 2 people have had an issue. Those 2 people are the most unattractive people I've ever seen in my entire life. Do you hear what I'm saying? I know everybody needs love, and I'm not married, and they are rock out. However, what I began to think is because they know they are so unattractive. Anybody that's with them, they got to do all they can do to hold on to that person, so they don't want nothing to possibly mess it up. So I'm gonna go with that the person's very unattractive. Don't look, people trying to give you love in life. I ain't saying you got to have your arms open for every damn body, but receiving and accepting and give some back. That's what it's really about. Try to touch people's lives in whatever beneficial way that you can.
Yeah.
That's it. So my mental was at a damn 2,000 because I recognized even more so who the hell I was and the benefit of having me in your life. And that is for each of us to recognize the value and the benefit. This is the real shit, no joke show. And we are all about happiness and humor and health all through humor. So we're talking about all of it, but it's going to be funny because it's the ironies of life that keep this thing going. So I appreciate y'all letting me get that out because I don't do that often. But don't try to come for me ever. I got good ancestry, good stock.
That's out
you
of
see
control.
my face up? No, they didn't. Oh, no, they didn't.
I had my back arched, had my hand down. I was going to start clapping. No, you didn't try me.
First of all, I need them to recognize that you have a certain way that you speak to people. And if they're not a familiar soul with that, then they can soul stroll on.
Yeah, that's weird. That's just rude. You
That's
know what I
just
mean?
rude.
Like, you don't talk to people like that, especially Jay Monet. Listen, I love Jay Monet. Jay Monet is probably one of the sweatiest people ever, but I still hug her because I love her. Okay? A couple weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, Jay Monet posted a picture and video of her on Instagram, and she had this bump on her face. It looked like she watered it, but I loved her and that bump. And I just knew that if I saw her, I was going to kiss that bump because that is my folks. And I would never,
oh my Lord,
I would never say nothing like that to Jay because Jay is one of the
I would
sweetest
never,
ever.
ever.
That just annoyed me just now that somebody would say that to her. Jay Monet
Disrespectful.
doesn't. She shows nothing but love. She every day gets on Instagram and talk about everybody else's shows, and they probably don't even show her no love for doing that. So Jay Monet, I love you back. If that's
I love you.
Yes.
That's one of the most beautiful things. So I appreciate having y'all because this is the real shit and it's about coming from your heart and being sincere. You know, the things that I do, it is just because I choose to do them. So it's like, in a sense, I don't do it expecting anything back. So when things don't come back, I'm not upset. But that was a lesson I had to learn through life versus expecting something back because I've done something. So that's all about growth. And that's what we're about tonight, talking about growth. And everybody has something to share and something to give. So let's get into it and do it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Ms. Lisa, you have a production. What are you doing in your production? What exactly are you producing and how are you helping people?
So the show that's coming up is called Sketchmark, and it's a sketch comedy show. And I mean, you're in it, okay? As well as Cherie are both in it. Y'all both are in some sketches. It's a group that I've worked with, including you two, over the last like 2 to 3 years. We usually do shows, live in the theater setting. So it's like Saturday Night Live style, right? Mm-hmm. But now since we can't all come together the way we would like to with coronavirus, we decided to just go ahead and film all of the segments and put it together for a virtual show, which is cool because folks can come and watch the premiere with all of us. Yay. But you can also, purchase a ticket and then you can watch it anytime you want. You end up owning that episode of the show. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to it.
I am too.
I'm not sure if y'all can hear me. I hear some
feedback. I was about to say that.
Yeah, there's some feedback.
I did hear you, but it was some feedback.
Okay. Sorry about that. I hope y'all got it. It's
so in this 2020, has that pushed you to work harder for your production, or have you became a little bit more comfortable and laid back and say, well, I can have time? What has it done to you?
I think it's been a little bit of both, because on one side is you want to stay relevant, you want to find ways to be innovative, and again, like the main goal is always to connect with folks to create things, right? and to, continue to be out there for your audience. But it's really maintaining that spirit, that creative spirit amongst each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you all know, what we did at the beginning of coronavirus, when most of us, we didn't know what was next, what was coming. We
Right.
did a lot of online game shows, so it was really interactive with folks. But from there, we tried to go ahead and take some of the things that we were doing on the stage and start to put them into an online environment. That took a little bit longer because we wanted to make sure that we were able to maintain some of that same energy.
Right.
So a show that we were supposed to have originally in March, we're like just now like feeling comfortable enough to like get it out there because we feel like it's actually going to be representative of what we want to put out there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really been like pivoting in different ways based on different projects, based on different, partners we work with, ensuring that we can stay true to their artistic vision and figure out a platform to use to make that
Right.
authenticity, translate.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, OC, you are a promoter also. So how has this affected you with doing shows or promoting shows and your energy with doing it?
Well, we've still been doing our shows. We took a break for about 2.5, like 3 months. Took about a 3 month break, but we've been back the last 3 months. And you see a lot of people. I mean, like our crowd went down just a little bit because of one, restrictions, but also a lot of people are still scared to
Right.
you know um be around other people. One thing that we I said do. One thing that we do
Nasty.
is
Nasty.
we do offer masks. If you come up to our door and you don't have a mask on, we give you a mask at the door.
Now, do you
Um, and,
require them to wear it?
we don't. It's not like so much of a requirement that you come with one, but we do ask that you wear it. We also have hand sanitizer at each table. We put hand sanitizer at each table. I mean, we take little safety precautions at our shows.
So at the end of the night, do y'all sanitize the hand sanitizers that was on the table? Or do you throw them away?
Well, well, I know that the first show that we had coming back, I was there,
Mm-hmm.
and I used the wipe on each bottle. I did
Okay.
myself personally, but the last 3 months I haven't been there because I've been in the hospital.
Okay.
So I don't know what they did. Well, I don't know what they did. So but
I like
anyway,
that plausible deniability.
no, listen, I ain't been there. I can't tell you what they did. I just know what I did. But at any rate, like I said, yeah, it has been a little decline of audience, but it's been picking back up a little bit, just a little.
All right. I see we have Miss Hustle Mom, but I would ask Miss Roslyn, you see these people have businesses and starting adventures and stopping adventures. What financial advice do you have for us at this time?
Well, I would say that anyone who is self-employed, any entrepreneur, anybody that has a vision that wants to manifest anything, I would say take advantage of registering an LLC. Many people get kind of confused about really why that's important and if they really need to do it. It's kind of like being a kid and having a lemonade stand. You didn't have to go register anything to have that lemonade stand because it was yours, right? You was outside your house and you could charge a penny for it if you wanted to. But you know what? Guess what? If that lemonade that you made, you put that raw cane sugar in there and maybe added your own concoction and somebody drunk it, now they coming back out your mama property. So it's pretty much what you need to do to protect yourself where you have the limited liability. So my company has what's called business in a box. It's your one-stop solution for everything that you absolutely need to register your corporation, right? It protects
All right.
you. It includes your articles of incorporation, your operating agreements. It does your state filing fees for you. You get your minutes binders, your corporation seals, and your stamps. It's a complete kit for everything you need to start your business correctly. It's like moving from a side hustle into, oh, okay, now I got credit. Y'all can get credit. And my business can get credit. Forget my personal credit, but I ain't gonna say forget that too, because we also offer that. You do want to eventually get your own credit repaired so that you can do more things personally and better things when it comes to your business, because your business is what's going to be the vehicle to get you to generational wealth with everything else. So many people know that the LLC can offer the protection for your assets from lawsuits and damages, but they're not only used for protection. They grant you access to funds and capital. See, these are the terms that we're like, okay, funds and capital, I heard that before, yeah. So it's about hearing it and actually being able to take that seat and start signing off on things. Without a corporation, your lenders will deny your business the critical funds that's needed to grow and scale your business. So we assist you in not only protecting the business, but opening the door to get you business bank accounts and your business credit. So for us, the highlights of an LLC is, it's a good choice for small businesses. You get increased flexibility than corporations. The owner can be a non-U.S. citizen. Okay. All right. They're unlimited shareholders and there are different levels and classes of ownership. Plus, there's less taxation, individual assessments only, pretty much. And it really it's nothing for you to start to get it done. Every state has their own fees. Some people say, well, in my state, for me to file, it may be $150, but that's just for you maybe to get your DBA, honey. That's not it. You want to really protect your assets, and then you want to be able to get business credit because you don't want to have to keep robbing Peter to pay Paul. You don't want to have to keep going to stay on a plantation so that you can build your empire and do that for 40 years. No, we don't want to be in a 40-40 crew. Okay. We want to maybe do something for 3 to 5 years until you buy. We can fire our jobs. Like this is where we are right now. Some of us, it starts at 30, some of it starts at 40, some of it starts at 50 or 60. It really doesn't matter what age you started, as long as you start. You want to be able to do that and get the information so now that you can give it back to the younger people, your children, your nieces, your nephews, your grandsons, who you're leaving something for. Most of us weren't born with a silver spoon in our mouths, but we can change that.
You talk about legacy. You talk about wealth.
Absolutely. It's legacy building, real estate investing, how we go back and buy the block.
Right.
I'm going to buy the block. I'm not just going to buy the building because that's not where it's at. Give me this land. The property is my property.
Yes.
I believe it. And I'm looking at your style. So I'm looking at your style, and that let me know that you are definitely your own independent, free-thinking woman. And you're not necessarily concerned about what no one else is saying. And you're making a path. So I'm enjoying it. I'm going to definitely reach out to you.
Well, I appreciate that. And again, thank you all for having me on your platform. I'm loving this. I really do. I'm especially the laughter. That's medicine.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
We have Miss Hustle. Miss Hustle Mom. Hello, beautiful. You want to do a mental check-in real quick? And I know Bikini got some questions, so I'm going to pass this mic to her. But you want to say something? I know a show coming up. Your mic,
ma'am.
Your mic. Press the button.
We ain't hear nothing you saying. Hustle. How you doing?
We can't hear you, the button. Text it. You have to press the button for your mic.
The button.
Whoa.
What?
Okay, press it again.
Back out again.
Very slow.
I see what she's doing.
Stay right there.
I was ready.
Hey,
Hi, everybody.
hustle,
Hey,
real hard.
Hey.
Hustle.
How
Tell them who you
y'all
are,
been?
girl.
Excellent, love.
Everybody,
so good to see you.
Everybody rolling free?
For right now.
I am now.
How y'all doing? It's a mental check-in.
The words rolling free.
I'm corona free now.
I know that's right. I pray for you. I pray hard for you, Diesel. Yeah, I'm glad. We got a show coming up with Chester Meets Philly, you guys. Yeah. I hope you all can show up if possible. I know Jay is in the show. And We bundling things a little different because there's a little social distancing going on.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like we're
Oh.
social distancing right now because I can't see your face. I
She always
mean,
doing that
I know.
foolishness. Wow.
I like to socially
I
not
think she be
distance.
trying to be incognito. I don't know. She always doing that BS. Like it ain't no light. Where the light at, Hustle? Where the light? Shine a light on her. Shine a light on her.
Like, y'all, I like the darkness.
We know you do.
I don't like it dark.
Okay.
Hello, I got light. I just don't like
I'm
the
glad
light.
you paid the electric bill. You're looking good.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yes.
Listen, I was born in the darkness, but I stepped into the light.
Hey.
Although I don't necessarily. Exactly. But I love seeing all of y'all, and I'll see you soon. I knew I had to check in.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Much love and appreciation. I'm going to see you Saturday. I know coming early to help straighten up. I'll be there. Y'all think it just be fun and games. We be working, yo.
Yeah, we got shit to do.
Sound good.
I love y'all entrepreneurs.
Thank you.
We love you, Hustle Hall, Hustle Mind.
I'm over and I'm out.
Okay.
That's right. See you on Saturday. Chester Meets Philly comedy show. J-Mo,
yes.
Hustle Mind, Kobe Jack, and a host of others.
Yes,
how much is
you said the ticket is $29. You didn't change the price of the tickets? What you say? What you?
No, I ain't changed. I didn't. No. We still got chicken and sandwiches and stuff.
Okay.
And does that ticket come with a mask? May I ask, does it come with a mask and a bottle of antibacterial Lysol?
It doesn't come with a mask, but it does come with a drink and some food for your ass.
Now that's my kind of comedy show. All right.
That's good stuff. I wish I could jump right now.
Yes. I wish you could jump too, Oh.
You get better, Oh. You get better.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Right.
I'll be in Chambersburg Saturday. It'll be my first show that I'm performing in like 5 months. So
come on, baby.
Yes.
I'll be doing it on a knee scooter.
Go ahead, Jazzy Scooter Chair. Get jazzy with it. Now, when you come through, OC, with that jazzy wheel scooter chair, please, Lord, please don't drop the weed. I just want to say that out loud, please.
I don't partake in marijuanas. Smoked in about 11 years.
Oh, okay. Well, don't mind somebody like such as myself jumping on the back of your scooter chair and getting a ride around. I'm just saying, my legs might hurt after smoking. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's rock and roll.
All right, Ms. Bikini. I know some things that we was talking about this week and you want to discuss with our guests.
Yes. So before OC leaves, I know that you're talking about the show that's coming up on Saturday. Hustle, you also have a show coming up on Saturday. Lisa, you also have shows that are coming up on Zoom and also in live and in person. And then the question that I have is, with this coronavirus, has it affected your craft? If so, how? And what advice can you give to those that are in the business that are possibly not having it as great? Or if you can share how you can get through these moments. I'd like to start with OC because I know you have limited time, and then we'll go to Lisa next.
I don't have limited time.
Okay.
But I answered this already. Yeah, I did. I answered this already. We've been.
Honestly, I was thinking that, right? I said maybe she's just trying to fill in time. I didn't know where she was going, so I was going to text her, but you had.
Yeah, maybe
she wanted you to be more specific. Is that it, Bikini?
I did. I just wanted him to be a little more specific.
Because I think him and Lisa really did. But I took notes, but
because we might not have had people that were on as early in the show, and so now that people are on the lives.
Yo, she is good. That is catfish all day.
She need to get their behind her early. The show started.
She good. She flipped the whole script. It makes sense.
The more you know.
Explain yourself. She made it sound good.
Listen,
I'm gonna go with it. Explain yourself.
it sounded okay, but before I explain myself, I'm going to tell her they should have got their ass here at 6 o'clock like everybody else did. Okay? Because listen, I ain't into repeating my darn self, but I'm going to do it for you, Bikini, because I love you like a play cousin. All right?
But listen, before you go, I'm more so speaking because guess what? We have noticed new things when it comes to coronavirus, and I want you to touch on this part. The microphone condoms, the antibacterial, making sure that people are socially distanced, making sure that the masks are worn. Those are new things that are now part of our entertainment business. That's more so the aspect, because I know you guys talked on what you're doing, but how are you getting past with that, and what are you doing?
One thing we do, I'm about to say it again. One thing that we do is that when it comes to the microphones, we have multiple microphones, and what we do is when I was hosting before I took my break of hospitalization, I would have my own microphone. But the other two microphones we have, basically, we would give one to the comedian that was on stage. When they came off stage, the other comedian that was going up after them had their own mic. The one that was brought back, I have one of those as well. I have a cordless one too. But one thing we would do is while the other person is on stage, we would, sanitize and spray down and whatever the microphone from the comedian that was, before them. So we try to make sure that, that the microphones are sprayed with Lysol and wiped down for the next comedian that's going up. And, basically, like, that's what we pretty much do as far as the comedians are concerned. Like I said, then as
So
far as
Lisa,
the
how do you
audience,
deal with it with the production? Because I guess you have many people at one time while y'all are recording. So how is that working for you?
So far, what we've been doing is just strategizing each production, so we have the least amount of people as possible.
Okay.
In some instances, based on people's individual feelings around being in groups, we have recorded individual people, like set up the scene so we can record just one person at a time and then cut everybody else together. When we do situations like that, we'll do extensive Zoom sessions so people can, get a feel for their characters and what that interaction would look like. So that way we can still go right on set with, limited folks and still be able to get the end product that we're looking for. And then some things we've been doing, like I have one project that was originally going to be a stage play, but we're actually now reformatting that so it could be a like a podcast.
Right.
It could be a limited series podcast. So just looking at different ways to take the same content and put it into different packaging.
I like that.
I definitely like that.
Rosalind,
and like OC Diesel, I definitely applaud you because I don't have the guts to invite a group of people out anywhere. Like I don't have the guts for that. Like I couldn't imagine. I'm already stressed out when we have shows with 100 people, 300 people. Like I'm already stressed out just managing that, but trying to add on the stress of managing that in the middle of a pandemic and knowing that somebody might come back and be like, I got to get your show, and then we're a super spreader event. I'm like, I definitely applaud you because I don't have those guts right now.
No, we still have been social distancing as far as like seating and things of that nature. The only time that we have people that are actually like close together is say like a family and they want to sit together. But we keep them apart. We've been keeping them apart, and we've been keeping small audiences. So we haven't had our regular shows, and financially I've noticed that we haven't had our regular shows.
Yes.
But no, we have been keeping them apart. Yeah, I just got out of the hospital from the coronavirus, having it myself. So I'm not trying to have or make anybody go through that mess because that mess was grueling. So,
Glad to have you here to tell us the story.
So glad that you are here. You survived, and that you did not drink bleach, that you did not cook the insides with the microwave, that you did not come into the White House, come back out the White House sweaty with your toothpaste scooped to the side and the fly on the top. Just so glad you let it. You killed it. Okay.
But it was definitely rough, and we can talk about it if y'all want. But you know, yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
Well, this is what I'm saying. We have 10 minutes before we actually go into the adult hour. It seemed like we may probably started maybe about 7:05 or something like that. However, I want to welcome Magic Man himself, B Magic. I see him up. And Ms. Vanessa, I want to say hello to you. However, Rosalind, I want to get back to you really quickly. So when you spoke about the box, the business in the box, is that something you'll do a subscription to and monthly you'll pay, or is that a one-time service, one-time fee? How does that work if people are interested?
No, it's a one-time fee for you, and you get a business agent for the next year to be along with you. They kind of like your ride or die. You know, your hitters to the left of you to make sure that everything is going well. Like, we don't leave you, because there are really steps to this. Once you get business credits, you're going to want to do some other things. You may need a hard money loan. Well, we have the bankers that work with us for you all to get that. And then we starting to talk about a whole nother level of money when we get into this type of thing. So, you know, it starts for me.
Excuse me, do all the agents have driver's licenses? Because I may need my agent to drive me somewhere, trying to get away quick. Everybody have a license.
Get away quick.
The best benefit about this is that everything is virtual. We are COVID ready. We survived COVID-19. We survived COVID-20. We're going to survive COVID 2021. Our businesses did not fail. We kept issuing checks. You didn't need unemployment. You didn't need all those things to be a part of this business. And for me, this is going into my second year. My first year, I focused on, being a tax preparer. I was one of those ones, girl, give me $20, you know, back in my day. And I call myself a kitchenette, you know, back from when when LimeWire was out, I was doing that. So, you know, I love those things, but it's kind of come back around full circle for me. You know, when you move into adulthood, you really start to have a better understanding of why it's important to have these things. Is we all gotta hustle. Well, I can't say that we all do, but some of us do have a dream, and it sometimes it gets put on hold. At certain times, I just posted about that today. I was like, what I'm grateful for, and I had to show a picture of my grandson, because I was one of those mothers when I raised my children. I told them, look, y'all don't have no kids till y'all 34. She need to be like 32. I ain't trying to have it. Like, y'all need to have y'all young adult life, live it, get something, be financially stable, have your house paid for, have your car paid for. Because when the baby come, baby, it ain't about you no more. And here's my oldest son at 21, making me a G, Ma. And I'm like, okay, God, you're funny. I'll accept it. But I'm accepting it because I got kept long enough. So now I'm not creating something just for my children. It's my lineage. It's really the generational wealth being put into fruition. I am walking and seeing things that I manifested for such a long time, because that's what happens when we have kids, right? Some things, that's why I say I'm a living sacrifice. I've been on a plantation. I stay in it to help pull everybody else up out the maze. You know, it's one of those things. This is just a vehicle that's gotten me there to teach people. We have so many different things under the platform. If it's about finances, we got it for you. And we know the only thing they ain't making no more of is land, so we got to get it. So for me, my second season is focusing on the real estate investing. So that's Rich University. So I want y'all to all just take a look at it and think about it, and just maybe just consult with me about what you can do to improve and scale your business. So as I stated, My Money Matters. That's my platform, and it's My Money Matters.
Write that down, people.
OneStopTaxes.com. It's some people who may just want to get taxes done. I'm building a team, y'all. I got a team here in Vegas. I'll be glad to have you. I'll take a rep or more in every state. I'm gonna show you how to get it. Get on the money train, and we're gonna go get it. Like, cause anybody can do this. It's really, I'm not gonna say that it's easy work. The tedious part about it is building relationships, but that's what I dominate in, expansion. I believe in quality relationships and having credible sources. I believe also in knowing those who labor among you, knowing whose strength is in what and who has a challenge in this, and let's speak to your challenges and get you to become an overcomer.
I like that. I like all that you're saying. Before we move on, because that was a lot of good information. That's the
We need
stuff
to
that we
bring the
actually
we
promote
need
and
to
say
bring the
on the
collection
show.
plate
So
up to this.
what you
I'm
say?
trying to bring. I said we need to bring the collection plate up. She spoke on that one.
That
We need
right
to
Yeah.
bring
there,
somebody.
that's the man behind the curtain you just heard from. You will never see his face. So for him to speak on, honestly, for him to speak on something, that's real shit,
Well,
no
I
joke.
appreciate that. I
And
share
then
that.
that's Mr. Mark, that Sadior Radio LLC. He is
Okay.
LLC.
So he
And
already know about what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute,
so
wait a
I'm gonna
minute.
ask you this quickly so we can
That wasn't
Mark.
me. That was
That,
Diesel.
That was
that was
OC
me.
Diesel,
Yeah.
J Monet. I
Oh,
saw OC
I agree with him though.
oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm on the other page where I just see her. I don't even see myself. I'm
OC
mesmerized
just
with the
laid
stuff
there
she's
like,
saying.
oh, all right, then again, a black
I
man
mean,
being robbed.
Good information. Did you
I just don't.
work?
I just don't want her lashes was covering her eyes. I don't know.
You so crazy. Now, Rosalind, quickly so we can move on. With all that you
Yes.
said, was that initially the way you were brought up, or is that something you learned through life so you can understand it and now share it?
Well, I was brought up with one system and one belief. Like when you go to church, it's kind of like you had this belief in doing certain things, right? And along the way, you hear both sides. So it's like, are you listening to people speak to you in a manner where they're speaking to you and telling you that it's okay to want and live an abundant life? Or are you hearing the other side where you're hearing people speak of, no, I need to be in poverty? No, there's a difference between long suffering. It takes long suffering to help you get through that path and that journey on the way to that abundant life. So you have to balance. There's a balance to it. Like really, that's why I spoke earlier and said that probably none of us was born with a silver spoon in our mouth. You know, because people that are born with a silver spoon in their mouth have a different aspect on life, really, truly, honestly. Nothing is really given to us. Gifts are given to us, and it's about how we use our gifts with being a giving heart to help benefit other people. I didn't just do this just for me and mine. Anything that I've been in network marketing since 2012. And I've done different genres of the business, from health and wellness to travel to being where I am now. And it's like everything that I've learned on those blueprints is what's helped me to get to where I am now. So it's like, okay, y'all, I got this. I understand it. It's really nothing to it, but to really honestly do it. You can't reach the goal line until you put your foot forward and say, start.
Oh, come on, girl, wait a second.
Yes.
Don't you be preaching on here. What? Bring it to us. I love it. I love it. We're about to go to Adele hour. So listen, I want to make sure everyone stays on, but I know we're going to take a break so we can quickly just go through and let people know how they can reach you. If you stay on, I would appreciate it. We're about to go into Adele hour. I think we're going to get some live music. Miss Bay, Miss Bay, are you
Darlene Bay, world-renowned jazz singer, voice artist extraordinaire. Welcome to our Real Shit No Joke show.
Yes.
I would like for you to play us into the break, but I want to make sure that we close out with the first hour, making sure that we get the phone number you wanted to get, Jay. What was the information you wanted to get out there real quick?
Well, no, I just want everyone to say where they can be reached, their tag, in case they're not able to stay for the second hour. So if anyone has to go, just let people know your IG or your website or how they can reach out to you, because everyone had good information, and we're about building bridges. Ain't a whole lot to that. So Lisa, how can someone reach you?
You can reach me at lolaivory.com or follow me on Instagram at Lola Ivory Production.
Yes. Excellent. OC?
Reach me at BigOCDiesel.com. That's BIGOCDIESEL. Big OC Diesel Instagram, OC space Diesel on Facebook, LegacyofLaughs.com, or I'll be home for a while.
I'm at home.
I'm still on injured reserve, so just come knock. Or you can reach me also at GotYourBackTees.com. I'm on all those things. I might not be here the second hour, but I'm going to try to stick around.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Ms. Harmon from Vegas, how can people reach out to you, love?
Yes, you can reach me on Facebook at Rosalind Harmon. That's ROSALIND as in David. Last name HARMON. I'm also on Instagram at The Queen of Hearts. That's THEE, Queen of Hearts with a Z, not an S. And my business page is My Money Matters. You can find me there. My handle is the same at The Queen of Hearts. If you want to call or text, 702-706-6456.
All right.
Woo! That was a
Yes,
rap
yes,
game for
yes.
real. She put that together. Be Magic,
Yes.
I hope you stay on. I like to talk to you for a minute. But Miss Bay, it's all on you, beautiful.
Yes. Now, before she starts, are we going to take a break or are we just going to play right on through? Because that would be lovely.
Well, I think we should first of all acknowledge everyone that's been with us and that's watching on whatever platform. I'm not going to try to say them all. I guess it's YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and Zoom. We want to say thank you. You are watching the Real Shit, No Joke show powered by Sadior Radio. I appreciate you. Bikini appreciate you. It's always some good news. It's always about healing and health all through humor to make this thing a little bit better. So yeah, I think that she can sing us or play us or whatever she want to do to us because I'm ready. Her background is lovely. It's all serene and glowing. She glowing. I'm just bright. I'm just bright over here.
Yes, we are
I'm just
ready.
bright. I got a bright face.
Yes.
So I'm gonna hear some music. I'm about to turn off the light.
And to let Miss Starlene Bay get introduced, she has played at lovely places such as the Jazz Fest. She has played for WBA. Yes. You can catch her when Corona's not acting like a hater at Relish playing live with the band. She is also, I worked with her at Blue Cross singing on a choir and didn't know the pipes that this woman possessed. But I wanted our listeners to have a little bit of a soulful, songful bird. Introduce yourself, Miss Beautiful Starlene Bay, and give us what you got.
Hey, people. I am Starlene Bay, the Starlene Bay Experience, okay? So, yes, you can reach me on Instagram. That's StarleneBey, as in Morse American, because we are the true queens. Just want to let you guys know that I have a new project coming out, and I'm going to give you a sample of that today. This song is called Nevaeh Love. You can reach me on Facebook, same way, The Starlene Bay Experience, Instagram, Starlene Bay. My YouTube is The Starlene Bay Music. So follow me, give me some shout outs, give me some hearts. Subscribe to my website, starlenebay.com. And I'm going to give you a little of the song that I wrote. It's called Nevaeh Love.
Nevaeh Love.
I'm ready.
Heard here on the Real Shit, No Joke show.
On that day, I placed a phone call. I dropped to my knees, felt I lost it all. And I heard you say, I love you, my dear. Go on, live on. I'll always be here. But I don't know, because it hurts so bad. How do I go on without you? In the midst of it all, I can see your face. I hear your voice all inside this place. But I've got to be strong, just like you want me to. But my heart is crushed, it's broken in two. Because of your heavenly love, I can find the strength to rise up. I love you. I love you. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I do. In the midst of it all, I can see your face. I hear your voice all up inside this place. I love you.
I love you. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. I do. I love you. I love you. Because of your heavenly love, I'll always have you.
Woo! Yes. Yes.
That thing live. You about to make me call somebody I said I ain't gonna never talk to again.
Woo! Let me get my collar.
I'm about to make a phone. I'm gonna have to hang up from the show so I can make this call early. That is
Okay.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my
Good
goodness.
stuff. Definitely
I'm
good
so
stuff.
happy to hear you guys say that. That's my second song that I've written, but we're recording this on Tuesday. So
Woo!
I'm so excited
Yes, God.
about it. And you will then be able to go on any stream. Plus, you can go on any stream and find my Classy and Soulful album with all of my jazz, blues, and R&B on
Yes.
there.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
Now,
yes, hunty.
what Miss Starling Bay also does, you can give the people a little bit about that because I needed a perfect segue into our adult hour where we'll be speaking with our life coach about relationships and life reset. And the song that you just sang was so beautiful.
Yes.
Tell people where they can find you zooming live from where on what days? Because I caught you. I saw 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 you.
About me. I do a Soulful Sunday music showcase, and it's going to be on Sunday at 4 p.m. So right after the Eagles game, tune in because you know I'm a sports fan. So right after the Eagles, it's the coach in me. Right after the Eagles game, make sure you tune in. It's Soulful Sunday. I'm actually doing a tribute to some amazing divas, Miss Anita Baker.
Woo!
Snap up for her.
Yes.
Diana Ross, snap up for her.
Yes.
Billie Holiday.
Woo!
And Philly folk, Miss Nina Simone.
Come on.
Yes.
I know I'm gonna be at 4 o'clock no matter what.
Yes.
I just got one thing to say real quick. After the Eagles game is the Steelers game. Okay, so she kept saying the Eagles game, but I have to go. My nurse just called. My nurse will be here at 8:30.
Yes.
Love y'all. It was nice to meet.
Wait. I just want to know one thing. Oh, see, she gonna give you a sponge bath. She
Oh,
gonna.
my wife know where my guns are. No.
Oh, okay. I was just
Thank
asking.
Yeah, she know where my guns are. But
Well, see, don't worry about it. It will be out there. You can go to my YouTube channel and you can go to my Facebook and watch it after the game. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm just a Steelers fan. The Eagles are cool and all, but you just kept screaming
And
Eagles
all.
like the Steelers.
Don't
like
make
the Steelers ain't
me
8-0 right now.
That's right. That's right. That's the sports in us, right?
But
Don't
everybody
be
that I
leaving
met
Leaving
tonight,
angst behind, OC. Don't leave
That's
your
what I'm gonna
leaving
say.
angst
Good night.
behind.
Oh, good night. Have a good
everyone
Marty.
that
Go
I met here
Eagles.
tonight, I will keep in touch, and we will cross paths soon. Okay. God
All
bless
right.
everybody.
We love you all. Thank you.
Love y'all too.
Have a good show. If not, we will see you on Saturday.
That's
all right.
it.
See you.
All right, guys, we're about to take a break and go into the adult hour. However, Miss Say, after singing that song, I have a question that I'm gonna ask you now, and I'll ask you to respond when we come back.
Okay.
We're gonna take a break. You will see the real no joke back in 2 and 2. That's 2 minutes, 2 seconds, not 2 days, not 2 hours. Don't be black. Just be empowered.